I'm Michael.
I'm Ali.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Johnny.
And we're Group 5.
Well, we started off with creating a storyboard, and from that I went out on my bike and took pictures of different places which I thought were most relevant. We also researched as a group pictures on Google Maps of different scenes. I've taken into consideration different camera angles which are used and like the light in that scene at different times of days. As I went in the morning, the sun was quite bright, and mise-en-scène, traffic, how many people are walking by at different times of day.
We researched the weather to see if it was going to be appropriate for the filming on that weekend, and made sure that the weather was going to fit in with how the theme of like the video is. It's quite dull and like a depressing song, so we didn't want it to be like a bright summer's day sort of thing. And the weather forecast was pretty accurate.
Yeah, I also researched a video of James Morrison's called Please Don't Stop the Rain, where it was the same, they did a time lapse the same way as Coldplay did in the video of Yellow, where they recorded it twice as fast and slowed it down. And I think it was quite effective. And we were planning to use that, but we used a different sort of time lapse.
I like the song really compared to all the other ones. I pretty much thought of an idea straight away, well, a rough sort of idea. Got good influences from people like James Blunt and James Morrison and that, because they're solo male artists. So,
well, initially I had a look into a director, Spike Jonze. He's quite an abstract director, so he didn't really fit with the style of music, but it was still good to see some of his works and just maybe get a bit of inspiration. Also, there was another video created by students previously that we were shown by Andrea. It also included a punt scene, so it showed how we could achieve similar effects, and it also gave us a chance to analyse it and see how we could improve on it.
There are a few artists that we were influenced from. They included James Morrison and James Blunt, and also Jason Mraz. They're all sort of solo artists, have similar music videos, and it really helped us not only with our music video, but also with our digipack and magazine edit.
we wanted to create a time lapse because there's a certain bit in the song where it speeds up and the pace of the song is faster. So we researched different time lapses on YouTube of the day being speeded up to night, which happens in the song. We also looked at a Coldplay video, I think it was Yellow, where Chris Martin's on a beach walking. He's like slower than normal but singing at the same pace or something, and they speed it up on when they're editing it. By this effect out, we filmed in college doing a ghosting effect, and we published that on the post to just see if that was the sort of effect that we wanted to create and if it worked well. And then we did some filming of a proper time lapse for our video. We filmed some traffic, but it didn't really work very well because obviously the cars stop at the traffic lights, and then when you speed up it's not very consistent. But other filming was done for the time lapse later on in the video, and it worked quite well. The song had quite a lot of references to water as well, so we thought living in Cambridge we'd do a lot of filming on punts, and that comes across in our video quite well as well. We've also we had other ideas about not just using a punt but throwing stuff in the water to make effects, and those sort of things to make the video more interesting.
Well, originally we timelined what we were going to film and made a filming schedule to try and help with the filming, but the weather didn't cooperate. On the first day of filming it rained quite a lot, so we didn't get much done. On the second 2 days we went out on the pump, but none of us were really professionals at punting, so We were trying to punt in a straight line, but not for very long. Also, the time we were filming didn't really help because we wanted to get a sunset feel for when the day turns into night in the song, but that also gave us a shorter window for filming in.
When we decided that the footage that we'd filmed beforehand of the roundabout wasn't consistent enough with the traffic stopping and traffic lights and that, we decided that we'd go off and shoot some more footage, book some extra time with the camera, and what we needed was a faster flow of traffic, and the only way to find that was to go onto like a motorway.
So how easy was it to sync your filmed footage with the original song by Dragon M-Craft?
Well, when we were out filming, we took some portable speakers with us so we could hear what we were supposed to be singing to keep the beat. That also helped when we went back into the editing process to help line the two up, because you can mark the sound track and the film track to make sure both audio marks lined up, and then drag the clips over the top of each other so that they would be in sync.
So it was a useful program to use, was it?
It was quite a useful tool.
So what did people think of your rough cut?
They thought it was quite good, I believe. Just a few more abstract shots would have been good to make it more interesting. The slow pace of the song was fitted with the video, but it struggled to keep people's interest. Also, the time of the song wasn't filmed by all footage, so there was a few blank spaces that needed to be filled in as well.
So you filmed some extra footage to make the music video more interesting, did you?
Yeah, we went out and did some filming of a pond, or throwing stones into it, which related to the lyrics, and also some leaves to get more abstract shots, which I think worked quite well in the video in the end.
Okay.
When we decided that traffic footage that had been filmed over the weekend wasn't consistent and wasn't fast enough to do a time lapse, we came to the conclusion that we needed to obviously film some more traffic, faster traffic with a faster flow. So we decided that we'd go to like the A14 and on a flyover there and film down onto the traffic, and then obviously because it would be doing really fast, it would be fast.
Good effect.
Hmm?
Give quite a good effect.
Yeah. It'll be good for time lapse.